All right, what's going on? We're back live again. Shout out to whoever caught the McDonald's stream. I was just out grabbing an order, making a few dollars. Had this live stream booked as well, and I thought I would just do a bit of bonus content. You might see more live streams on the phone these days. They changed everything when it comes to data, and it's just been crazy, guys. All right. So I got the comments in front of me. Wish this thing would default to dark. I prefer the YouTube dark mode, to be honest with you guys. Let's see here. Can I even fix it while I'm live? Yes, I can. It's just easier on the eyes. There we go. That's better. So, yeah, the topic is Mohamed Salah, and should you pick him, if you've got him in your FPL, should you pick him as captain? I would. I don't see who's going to pay for Haaland. I'm sure some people out there for sure, look at how many freaking goals he got last season. But no, I thought about it, and I'm like, there's no way I'm paying that. I said, I'll get Mo. And I ended up putting together a pretty decent squad for last minute. I got 44 points. I didn't have Mo as captain. Now, for those of you guys that are watching, if there's anyone that shows up in the comments, now I know they counted Elliott's goal as an own goal. I think that's a stupid rule. It's deflecting. It's an on-target shot, and it's being deflected when it's already pretty much going to go in if the defender's not there. So I don't know what it is with the Premier League. They have stupid things like that. So I don't even know if they counted the third assist or not. I had him as vice captain. I ended up with 8 points, and we're live, shutting them down. They think they can shut me down. We can shut them down, guys. One stream at a time. One like, one view, maybe even one sub. I know that you guys are fickle bastards. A lot of normies, unfortunately, jacked onto this channel in the beginning. We've been shaking off the normies. Shaking them off. I'm doing that guy, Jason Scoop's Trump impression. I'm hooked on it. Like, I couldn't do a Trump impression to save my life, and now, watching his video, watching all of his content, I can do it. I can do a pretty good job. Not the voice, but I can definitely get the vibe. But he's got everything, the mannerisms, the thing. So put in some comments. We're live. Don't have 3K manufactured views in here yet, guys. Come on now. To draw in a couple hundred. So I posted some content. Trying to get some traction. We all know with YouTube, it's a bunch of BS. We know. But we keep fighting anyways. I do it for you. I do want to get back to that where I actually do put out content more. A lot of people like the streams, even watching them after the fact. So I'm just going to start pushing it now. I've had enough of a break. I've troubleshooted with the stuff that I have. I think it's starting to get back to go time. I would like to get a different camera than this, to be honest, but it works for what I have. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. But, yeah, going and getting it live. There you guys go. Try to look towards the camera there. So, yeah, it's a great day, man. This stream, I'll probably let it go a bit longer. We all know how YouTube is. Usually I'll just shut the streams down if they're going to be idiots. This thing is ridiculous. So it says 0 views. Oh, there you go. It just finally said 3 views. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I can't get the voice, though. I can't get that Trump voice. I have to work on that. But, yeah, guys, things are going well. Yeah, someone asked about that. Yeah, me playing football. I didn't do any no, there's no new videos of that. I thought about it, but it's just not something I want to do right now. Plus, I'll put music to it. It'll be a big, long editing process. So yeah, no football. There will be though. I have a good idea of what I want to do. So yeah, guys, like they're just hell bent. Keyword hell, right? Coming from YouTube, we all know they're demonic bastards. They're just deliberately trying to hold the channel down, and that's fine. Like the end game is going to be me crossing the real gold bridge and Pied Pipering as many of you mofos to other platforms, namely Rumble and eventually my own website, for sure. Like, I'm definitely going to do that. But for now, this will suffice. But yeah, I need as much help as I can get. So if you see the streams, just get in the streams, guys. Try to keep tabs on the channel because YouTube's not going to help me out with that at all. And I really want to try to get traction. Keep in mind we're shadow banned, right? So, like, it's obvious when you look at the numbers and you see what they do to a channel with this many subscribers. Absolutely disgusting from YouTube. But it's fine. Look, I wouldn't have to bitch about it if it wasn't a reality. So you can stick it if you can't handle it. You know, you guys unsubscribe for stupid reasons anyways. Right? So we'll see about more football videos in the future, but not yet. Definitely not yet. I'm just going to pump as many live streams as I can and maybe upload some reaction footage here and there. But yeah, I'm just going to go for it, like, to try to get some life into this channel, to give to everybody that loves the live stream and all the comments. I am doing it for you because the channel is going to get hurt off these streams for the next foreseeable future, right? But to hell with them, we can just do a whole bunch of cookie cutter streams. And I don't think I would be live today if I had more work to do. But I just did a little, 2-second live stream, 2-minute live stream, picking up an order. Dare I do that? Right? But I will. Why not? So that's the title of the stream, the theme, Mo Salah, staple for captain. Yeah, a lot of people thought he was man of the match. I think, as far as I know, he got man of the match I think I saw on LFC Twitter, he was called man of the match. I saw someone complaining that he wasn't man of the match, or Robertson was. I thought it was Mo, So they're just sending me crap. So yeah, I decided let's get some content going. Let's start up again. Being live, I can blah 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 talk as much as I want, but I want more interaction. And it's really going to help if you guys can put in a few comments, considering what we're doing over here. And I'm just going to keep plowing away. So we can talk world stuff. If they don't want to feature a football channel, I can talk about what's going on in the world. This is why I was really pissed off with YouTube, because of the current things that are going on. They banned one channel, Christian pastor Arthur Pawlowski, and he's, for preaching a sermon, they're trying to throw this guy in jail for 1 to 10 years. Right? So football talk is football talk, but when shit's going down in the world, I'm not going to shy away from bringing it up. And that's why I put that thumbnail up there, just to really show them, like, that's what I think of you guys and their stupid games. But the channel, honestly, we for as shadow banned as we are, we're doing good. Don't let these held down, blacklisted shadow ban live streams fool you. Even when they shadow ban my reaction videos, we're still killing it. And we still actually have, compared to what has happened to other conservative live streamers, we actually can still gain subs and still build. So that's partially why I changed my mind on a few things. As stubborn as I am to want to tell them to stick it permanently, but then I do no content, right? So I don't think that's fair for the subscribers, and it's not fair to me or my dad and the work I've put on this channel and into this channel for years. All the setbacks we went through a lot, guys. Last, basically once it started going, they took it from me right there. And they did that to tens of thousands of conservative channels, right? And then we have the frauds, on top of it. The ultimate frauds come in and talk shit. So they're going to always have that, as far as I'm concerned, they talk a bunch of shit and cakewalked it. Right, and that's where they're full of shit. You can't talk shit if you cakewalk it like that. I actually built it off of actual, something real. But that's the world these days, right? It's a fraud world out there. The frauds get rewarded. The more fraud you do, this seems to be the bigger reward, right? So of course I'm going to expose it and bitch about it. But yeah, things are going great. I'm just going to pump out as much little things as I can. Mo's your captain. If you're playing Fantasy League, if you got him. A lot of people won't buy him. Let's face it, right? You can get 2 decent players for, almost half the cost. But usually there's enough money to spend in fantasy where you can splurge on 1 or 2 players. I picked up Robertson before the game. Where I went wrong was I had Diaz. He still got me 2 points off the bench because I had him as captain, so I guess he had a point or something. I had Areola in net. My fantasy league's always a bit hit and miss, and I always seem to. It's the joke is when I don't play Mo as captain, it goes crazy. So. Anyways, that's my thought on all that. But yeah, off to the races. I saw MOHAMED SALAH, baby. He posted this on Twitter, this thumbnail. So I grabbed it right away. We've seen this. Shout out to whoever does the camera work or whoever's able to catch this picture here. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. I know you've seen enough of my lovely face here. But let's give you the thumbnail so you see what I'm talking about. So, that's just, I brightened it up. I like to touch up a lot of stuff before I go live. I added some more saturation to it. It actually looks, I do have a way of making things look cooler when I play around with it. But yeah, the photography is not too bad there. And they got, I'm wondering if they do, I think it might be from a special camera, like a video still. Like I don't know if someone took that picture or if it's from a video still. The cameras you can have these days, jeez. The quality, it's a quality shot. So look at that, baby. Off to the races. How do you guys feel? How do you feel about the league? To be honest, I'm glad we're in the fight. We know City's always going to have that they almost have it like in the bag every year. But we'll see. Like every it's kind of funny too, because we saw how many points City got, and they came back to give them credit. They came back to win it last season, but watch us go over 90 and watch them go over 90 again. But are we going to be able to be that consistent? Forwards are good. If the link up's there, we had a bit of problems in the midfield. Maybe we don't play those 3 together. I don't know. The second half was great. Forwards came back and helped. Yo, Jordy, what's going on, man? I don't know if I've ever seen you around here. But yeah, always glad to see another fan, that's for sure, man, from different clubs. It's all love here, man. And banter, just sheer banter. So thanks for the comment. You're more loyal than we don't have the subscribers only on today. I thought, no, let's just let anybody talk in here. So thanks for the comment. Appreciate it. Now, where was I going in this? We're talking about the league, city, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I do feel we can streak, and I feel City could dip off. But, we're okay, it's been a grind. It's been an ugly sort of streak for us, but we still keep coming up. Now, granted, we were screwed in 2 of those matches with 2 red cards and won them both, right? And then we win the following match, and then we win this match where we were poor, This was the reality check first half. I mean, I totally agree, but the forwards are there, right? The depth is there. Maybe Klopp's got to be a little more, and he wanted to give Jota a start, and it's not Jota's fault. It just, what's this? City Pool back again? Yeah, I think so. And I'm just glad to be in the race. Will City, West Ham got them, and we're all tuning in, and sure enough, the City gets 1, they tie it up. Before you know it, it's 3-1. So, and that was the team you thought, okay, West Ham could do them, could get, and it was 1-0. But I don't know. Their fixtures I haven't looked at their fixtures. Ours are quite, I think we got Spurs, not next game. And I know there's a game before that. Our fixtures don't look too bad. I think Everton's in there. Forest is in there. Like our next 5 games, Premier League games, there's a couple tough. I think West Ham. I think it's West Ham Spurs are the next 2. So, okay, we get through those. The other games, there's a lot of teams we can kind of steamroll is what I'm getting at. We'll see how it is with West Ham and Spurs. But, your Everton, no disrespect to, Everton's getting, they're fucking down there again, eh? But even to, like, Forest and teams like that, no offense to them, but those are the teams you want. You look forward to those fixtures to get your 4 in a row. We're trying to chase bloody City for the damn championship, for the league title again. So I've maintained that I like the fixtures, and considering all the stuff we've already been through, and we're still rolling. The defense, we've got Van Dijk back. Arnold should be back soon, and there's talks of this big contract signing coming up, which we obviously know is going to happen. It's not that bad. Like there's a lot to shoot for. There's a lot to shoot for, a lot to hope for. Gomez is only going to play so often. We've got Kwanzaa. We'll see how Kanade is. He'll be back in the mix. He was on the bench. I'm just hoping City has a couple shitty games. Like that's kind of what we need, right? Like I think we can win ours, but it's a catch-22 with freaking City. Like every time we start, like the better we do, it forces them to like do what they can do, right? So I was really hoping for that West Ham game to because we were up early. We were the early game, and back to the old City's won again sort of thing. I'll look at their fixtures. I'm gonna look my fantasy league. I'll talk about that. Whoever you guys want. Thanks for the likes and all that, guys. We're gonna really try to pump out the content. I'm gonna have to put out a lot of little streams, little videos. Channel's not going to gain any subscribers. We'll get a bit of revenue. But for me, it's the engagement. That's really what makes or breaks the stream for me. I can talk for hours. And I'll do that if I have to. We'll do that in this stream. I won't cut it off short. So I was talking about there with this. I want to see City's fixtures. Put in any comments. Look what I have to work with, guys. Funny how now like 7 is actually good for me. Jeez, man, it's such a piss take. So anyways, quite a delay on the stream I'm seeing here too. What the heck is that? There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to pull up. I want to see what City's fixtures are. We have West Ham, Spurs, another team. I know we have the Europa League on Thursday, I think. Gomez. What? I see a Gomez comment. Gomez, told you, man. What? What did you say about Gomez? I forgot. I was singing the I cut my own Joe Gomez song, the theme from Goonies. Could he be Sloth at the end of the season? Yeah, I'll do it too. I got to get the deep fake going and really take advantage of my editing powers. Like, geez, just doing this channels turned me into like a full-blown editor for Photoshop, video editing. You know, like, what a crash course. Like, you know, people pay for this kind of education. I just learned it on the fly. And lots of good people doing tutorials out there. It's a great time to learn things this day and age. You know, you can just pull up the information and learn whatever. So I got our fixtures here. Hopefully there's no lag in the stream. Guys, I'm streaming off of a toaster. You know, one of those advanced toasters that let you stream off of them. There you go. That's my joke of the day. It's like it ain't even friggin' loading. Why am I even bothering with this? I'll just pull out the phone. This is stupid. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, that's looking good. Throw in some comments. We've got 7 people watching live. Does anyone log into YouTube? I usually don't. I'll be honest. So I'll look up the fixtures on my phone. Let's do that. So Van Dijk will be back after. Who said me? What? That heart is blocking. You know, YouTube's always trying to be so fancy. I can't even read the bloody comment. Hold on. After what? Anyways, that's how you fucking destroy a stream with no featuring. Fuck, man. Well, you know, you knew he was going to start. Like, there's no one else to play. Right? Kwanzaa's, man, he's special. I like that kid. And, yeah, if you're watching, any of you fans like you, this Newcastle fan here, subscribe to the channel, man. You have to do 1 billion of these streams just to bring the channel sort of back to what it was. All right. I do want to look at our fixtures as well. Isn't Tottenham in shambles? What happened? What else is going on? I got to look at the table. That's what we should be laughing at United. This is a good topic, but laughing at United. Maybe there's more to come. Right? Like, it's going to get worse, and then I'll stream. Then I'll go live with a funny United. You know, sometimes you're better off not even mentioning it, right? And then it'll just keep, like, as soon as you start to enjoy it, they win. So maybe we should just ignore it and see how freaking bad, see how much they go down. Bad start for them. It's just funny because, like, every time they think they're getting traction, I mean, heck, I almost thought they were going to get traction when they got Ten Hag. I mean, it's just like, even in our shit year, we fucking batter them so bad. It's just glorious, guys. Oh, the proxy thing? Yeah, it's all, yeah, unfortunately, that's what we would need to get this stream shown and get subscribers, right? So think about that. The guys who use it the most said that this was a failing channel when I was shadow banned, for fuck's sakes. And I went on to kill it with the friggin' reactions, which weren't even featured to near potential what's getting featured out there now. Especially how good the videos were in the moments, right? And I'm disappointed. Like a lot of subscribers, they're number worshippers, and they fly to whoever's got the popularity, even if it's for the wrong reasons. So you're supporting my enemy, just so you know, guys. So I'll just focus on the good subscribers. That's really what I want to do. But yeah, it's that brutal, bro. It's that laughable. So I'll just do like piss take streams. They can, you know, you stupid, fickle, unsubscribing pricks that put me through this shit every time I do a live stream, or every time, you know, people are just fucking stupid. You know, I'm always cheering for the underdog and the guy who's going through adversity, and all these fucking normies, they just do the opposite. Yeah, I would think he probably does. Most people do that are getting those numbers. But he did have some real traction as well. But he probably does, man. Like, I know, I could tell you who doesn't. Tyrone Magnus doesn't. The guy's got millions of subscribers, and he won't even have... He had like 200 live. And YouTube sent him a gift. And I love Tyrone. And they don't push him enough. They dick around with him too. But he's been in it for so long, and he's headstrong about it, where he just doesn't even bitch about it. Like, which I respect that a lot about him. But yeah, no, it is laughable these days. Sheeple, exactly, man. So I'm gonna try to start a Rumble channel. Maybe I'll call it Sean Red. That's my Twitter handle username. My last name means red, right? You got Red State, you know, red in the States. Liverpool red. A lot of conservatives I want to team up with, man. And I want to go down that realm. I never wanted to do content for that. I was more than happy to do the football content. But you know what's crazy? As much as we're shadow banned, this channel still has a lot it can do behind it. So, yeah, a lot for me to say on that subject. Yeah, I'm all over the place right now. I want to take a look at the fixtures. So we got Europa League, West Ham. Oh, and then EFL Cup against Leicester City. That's right. Should be live for all of them. I'm going to really try not to miss any matches or reaction videos. Yeah, I do want to be... that's what I was talking about. I do want to push on Rumble. And we can bring everybody who's awake on this channel there. That'll give me a start. And let's see where it goes. Maybe I just live stream. I don't know, man. I just don't feel that this channel is not as satisfying, you know, doing the live streams. I'm happy with this right now. As much as they're shitting on me, I'm appreciating the 7 people watching right now in the comments that I have to work with. But I'm just saying, bigger picture, it's all been a piss take, right? So, but what I watched these conservatives talk, Jason Burmis and this other woman, and when I saw what they did to her channel, I'm like, yeah, man, they've just been doing it to everyone. And the fact that I have more reach than all of the heavy shadow band champions out there on my throwaway football channel tells me I shouldn't just fold, you know? So we're going to not let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. Sometimes there's a lot of wisdom in that. Like, the devil will piss you off or do something, but that's just to get your attention, right? You bite the bait. So that's what I'm learning in life. A lot of the times, like, you know, you don't want to commit to one or the other. You just want to be even keel and surprise them, shock them, you know. So our fixtures, Premier League. Let's see here. Yeah, then it's Spurs, Europa League, yeah. Brighton, that'll be interesting. Brighton in a few weeks, October 8th, unless they change it. And then Everton, the derby. It looks like there might be an international break there or something. And then after that, after the Europa League group stage again, there's Forest, and then Luton Town, then another Europa game, then Brentford, then City. So, like, win those games, man. Can we streak the whole way? Like, we're starting to streak. I'm really impressed, man. As exposed as we were in the first half, hey, man, credit Klopp, man. He got the guys, got the smelling salts out at the halftime, cold water in the face, forwards help out, midfield, don't collapse back, hold your own. And McAllister, I'm not saying he was shit, but I don't know. Sometimes when a player kind of disappears, it's not fair for me. That first half was kind of everyone's fault. And I think the forwards, I think they should have come back and help as well. So, one bad half. Wolves were hungry. They bit and they bit hard, man, and they kept coming. Like, we could have easily been down 2 or 3-0. We know that. But it didn't happen. We survived. Oh, yeah, we win the match 3-1. Little Jacob. I'm Canadian. I'm not American. But my spirit is American. 100%, man. Actually, any country that's going to tell the New World Order and the WEF to stick it, yeah, like, let's go, man. Let's frickin' go. You should have at least 3 channels. We're going to do more. We're going to do more stuff. I've got gaming channels, like the old Go Get It Gamer. I got GTA Epic Runs is what I really want to blow up. We'll do it, man. I just need to fight it through. I don't have the gear. The gear is on hold, but I'm glad to say that I can put... I mean, it's been years since I did consistent streaming. I think that's going to change now. Right? Like, if it's going to be a piss take trying to make money doing food delivery, then I might as well live stream for a bit every day. I don't have memberships on here. I'm not really... I don't know if I want to go that route. Because it's YouTube, and if people are paying per month, I really want to give them a lot. I don't know. It is kind of cool. People did support the channel, and you get, I can put out like little emojis and all that crap. You get a nice little star next to your name. Maybe we can do it. If I'm going to make money doing this, like not ad revenue, but donations, I'd rather it be on Rumble. I think that's where I should build. If we're going to do the whole money thing, we do it there. And I'm not arsed for cash either. Like, I'm doing this, I'm doing it myself anyways. So it's going to get done regardless. Gravenberch? Yeah, I didn't really pay attention. Couldn't really see what he was doing and how he was playing. Greetings from Egypt. Mido, what's up, man? Do Patreon? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you know what? I'll tell you this. We raised a lot of money without me even having to ask for it. There was a shit ton of support. It just boils down to, like, I don't know. I'll be honest. Like, all the bullshit I've seen the last 3-5 years ruined it for me. Turned me off of the whole thing. To see the hypocrisy, to see the corruption from YouTube, and then flaming fraud YouTubers talking shit for them to get the golden push, and then the very same people that were saying no to a paywall, fucking, like, the hypocrisy is so ridiculous. It turned me off the whole thing. And I'm motivated anyways to do it. So I just want my new computer set, and then I'll be doing other content than this. Yeah, no, totally Supreme Architect. I've never been about that. Yeah, the reactions are great with Dad. Google own YouTube? Yeah, I know. Yo, what's up there?
I just want to know what you're up up?
I'm doing a little live stream.
I go to two money.
No, I mean, why not, right?
I know. How's it going?
It's good. I just did an order.
So you're getting a bit of money in.
I'm getting a bit in and then going to go out later. Plus, it's dead time now. Right? That was the legend. Thanks, guys, for the comments. I do see them right here. Got 2 screens. Oh, wait till I get it going, guys. Once I get a few more computers, then I'm going to start multi-streaming at the same time, and you'll know I'm live on Rumble on this YouTube channel. I'm not going to get my dad on this stream. I just interacted with him. There'll be streams with Dad in the future, but as you know, many of you that have watched us go live, it's funny, it's good, but it's a different vibe. It just ends up being like lots of silly arguing, which I like, you guys like, but I'm not going to drag them in for that right now. Take a look at City's fixtures in a second as well while I'm on my phone here. So yeah, you know, we're going to pump it up, man. We're going to kick some ass one day at a time. I'll give you as much content as I can. I want to do, it takes a lot of time. So I'll be pushing more content for sure. I'm really gearing up for 2024 was going to be when I came back to really give it a push. But there's been some positive changes around here where I have a decent, decent feed. So that's enough for me to start doing content. Living the dream. It's okay, Joe. You can rest now, son. You can rest now, lad. Jeez, that was gold in the reactions. Like, come on, son. He just guy goes, whoever it was, just blew right past him. Jeez. You know, we knew that was going to happen once. Again, it's easy to slate Gomez. We like to be avant-garde on this channel. And get it? Guard, avant-garde, defense. Gomez is a little avant-garde. But every now and then he breaks into the mainstream. I hear you guys. I know you always fucking whine and bitch. All right. So I'm looking at City's fixtures right now. Oh, the stream's crashing. The stream's crashing. They're not set. They're just shutting it down. It's just laughable how they treat me. The fucking average view duration's strong for some of these legends that stay in here. That's the thing about YouTube. Everything they tell you to do, it's all rubbish. Really what they do is they look at your watch time and they look at how many subscribers are in the watch history. But then they won't even give you anything live to work with. Right? Laughable. They're a fucking joke, guys. We all know they are. So we're going to start our own thing. For sure. I'll just tough it out and grind it out on here. No, it's not, though. It's not small. Football is huge, man. I see them featuring all sorts of shit all the time. And it's just buddy club with YouTube. Right? If you don't play the buddy game, if you say one buddy thing wrong, then they blacklist you and put up the next jackass. Right? Unless you have super fucking proxy capabilities to jack your own streams. That's what it is. You know what? Honestly, I'd rather just have like a few loyal subs and chat with you guys, and all the frauds can go fuck themselves. Really, that's how I feel. Backwards, stupid-ass world. It's laughable. So let's look at City's fixtures here for the Prem. So they got Forest next. There you go. Then they got Wolves away. Okay, let's see if Wolves can show the same amount of fortitude. What pisses me off is a lot of teams give up with City. Like the same team will go for it against us, and then with City they'll back down. Let's see here. Then they've got Arsenal, Brighton, United. And I still want them to beat United. Oh, jeez. Or we usually would pull for a draw for that one. And Bournemouth, Chelsea, and then us again. Oh, no, is that no, us first time over. So they kind of... City kind of has the tougher fixtures. You know, just by a little bit. So, you know, we got West Ham, we got Spurs for the Prem. Those are two big games. I would love to see. Oh, if we get 2 wins, man, and with the remaining fixtures before we play City, those are supposed to be your cakewalk matches. We know they're tough. Some of those easy wins those teams it always ends up being a battle. But look how we bounce back, man. This is the bounce back, the bouncy castle. Okay, Justin Trudeau. It's been the bounce back season so far. Did man walk on the moon? Yeah, they went on the moon. I'm not buying into the whole didn't go on the moon thing. It's not that hard. It's not hard to friggin' do it. So, yeah. And I get it. There's all the talk about the studios and the filming. I know, I'm well aware of that. But it's not that hard, you know, with the technology in the last 50 years for it to be something that happened. And I've seen a lot of convincing footage, you know, so I'm convinced. Not everything is a conspiracy. No, I know Liverpool's one team. I know what you mean. Ever since I created this channel, I did feel boxed in. We can cover any team. I mean, geez, I would do watch-alongs for City and Spurs and get 5K views sometimes. Even when we were even kind of shadow banned then, when we got minimal featuring. Now they've just totally, you know, I got locked out of my channel. I explained to them what was happening before it was even going to happen. You know, this typical YouTube. They just don't do anything for support. So I said, fine, if you guys, and they were already screwing the channel anyway. So I said, fuck you guys. And then Liverpool Football Talk 2 was my backup for the reactions, and we gained 2,000 subs there. So I got a backup channel with 2,000 subscribers, and we're going to build more Liverpool channels. I already have them booked. But this time with Anfield in the name. Because someone doesn't deserve to parade around with that fucking channel name that they have and blow it out of the park because they're fucking proxying the shit out of it. You know, they don't deserve that fucking push. No way. Never have, never will. No. Oh, so you think you believe that it didn't happen? Well, that's whatever. It's what you think. Yeah, I heard about Stanley Kubrick and all that shit. I know about it, but that doesn't mean that they didn't go there. I think that was just kind of like a backup in case they screwed it up, or if they wanted to call the race before they had, you know, it was the Cold War. You know, sort of like it was kind of before it, but it was the space race with the Russians. Anyways, who gives a shit, really? I don't give a shit. Not ours. So, just reading some of these comments. So, we have the favorable fixtures versus City. If I'm gonna judge it right now, yeah, could be up by end of the year. We might actually be up. I mean, but we'll see. Sustaining it, though, it could happen, man. Yeah, I'm thinking about that year where we nearly won the quad, for crying out loud. and we were missing Wijnaldum, and that's crazy that happened. So I hear what you're saying. We are limited to one team, but it's not just about the team or the. It's all it comes down to is a fucking little bitch at YouTube putting you in shadow banned category or mass featuring category, right? The whole algorithm thing is really for shadow banning purposes, right? So I'm not buying into the algorithm talk. That there's very little you can do there, right? Without hijacking your own streams. So I'll give you an hour, like 38 views. You know they're just really pissing on the channel. I pissed on them with that thumbnail. They can eat shit. It's hilarious. But not bad. Like the ratio, 38 views, 12 likes. That's more than a 25% ratio. So like in the average view duration, 5 minutes. So like it, even when they shit on the channel, the numbers, the comments, like it's all still there. Right? Like you could see channels fucking botting like 600K live and they're getting the same comments. Or 600 live. So, it's just ridiculous how they bury everything I want to do. And that's fine. They can keep doing it. I don't care. Like, I'm still going to put out content. I hear what you're saying about being limited to one thing, but that's a bunch of horseshit. Like, in terms of what we should be getting. Just with football in Liverpool, there's millions and millions and millions. Everybody's watching it, right? So it's just them choosing to screw me over. But I hear you. I could definitely branch out, and I'm definitely going to do that with different topics and different styles of channels. And I'll mix it in. I'll mix the video game stuff in here. But I know if I start on Rumble, even with the Liverpool channel, that might actually become something. But because everyone's awake on Rumble, that could turn into some other things. And I'll be honest with you guys. There's a lot of content creators out there, all my brothers and sisters out there that have been shadow banned, that have amazing content, that are now a huge community, like a church. And I'm going to join them. I'm already with them in spirit and watching their content and supporting, even financially supporting content like that. But I'm thinking of actually going and making connections and visiting people and going to the States. I really think I should do it. I just need time. I can build anywhere. The cool thing about this channel is I can bring a few of you guys and gals along. And that's, if you have a base, you've already got something to work with. Yeah, I can pump out tons of content. I could go over my old reaction videos and pump clips out. I do want to see if I can get some classic ones with match reaction footage. Because that makes reaction videos even crazier. And I know a lot of people would like to see that with the classic ones. Church football talk? Yeah, sure. So we're live, 3:23 in the afternoon, in a rigged world. Rigged channel? Jeez, just laughable how they treat this channel, guys. But we're going to keep going on and on. I've already exposed the frauds enough as it is anyways. So enough of you guys know. But sadly, a lot of you guys are cocksucking at their teat on the fraud's teat because you're a bunch of number worshippers. Remember, this is the same person that said that this was a failing channel when they rigged their way to the top. And you support that person? Sent out that fucking vile tweet towards me? Honestly, fuck you guys that support that person then. That's how I feel. And that's what you're going to get every stream. Yeah, I could do that if I have the time. I can pump a lot of content. And I just have this other software I was using that I used to use. And the timing is a lot faster. So that's always been a setback for me. I'm very particular with equipment I use, but time is of the essence doing this stuff. The refs are rubbish now, I agree. Even the great Michael Oliver. Is it just me, or did Michael Oliver turn heel when he destroyed Juventus with that red card? You know, like their one chance, and I still can't believe that friggin' comeback. And then he gives them a penalty. Like, I just don't, ever since then, he's gone downhill. The once great Michael Oliver. Now just another lemon ref in the Prem. Jeez. Where's Clattenburg at? Is he getting all that Saudi money still? Yeah, it is. Time is really important. You know, and we know it's a piss take on this channel with this rubbish company, right? And to add insult to injury, they shadow banned me worse, but I stuck it to them worse by exposing all the World Economic Forum stuff, right? You know, it's harder for them to shut me down because I'm football, and I don't really talk too much about that stuff. I don't feature, you know, all those topics. But they've shut down. That's why I got mad at YouTube. They shut down. Oliver turned into Hogan. Yeah. Tony Schiavone. Whoa. The third man. Bobby the Brain Heenan. It's him, Schiavone. Hogan is the third man. That's a terrible Heenan impression, but that's all I got. Love Bobby Heenan. What a heel turn. That was the best heel turn, man. That was so smart of them to do that. Wrestling talk. We could do a wrestling talk show. What I'd rather do, if I can just do Sean Red. Boom, there's my Red Pill channel. We could call it Go Get It too. I can do two. It doesn't matter, whatever. But if we do Sean Red on Rumble, and then I can just talk anything. Put anything I want. Because you're right, when you're restricted to one thing, it does limit and it does box you in. Like all the normie simps on here, I can barely even I put an Obama. It was at midnight when Blobama Allen was getting exposed about his backdoor practices with that guy Larry Sinclair. And I did a thumbnail of, you know, the Obama always giving these frauds medals, right? So I did one of him giving. I photoshopped, what's his name? Tucker Carlson. One fucking person unsubscribes right away. Funny how, like, this is how laughable it is. They won't even show my video to barely anyone, and then I'll still lose one sub. Like, every time. Go Get It too? Yeah. I have the Go Get It channel, but I have to build it. And I'm locked out of that too. I don't know what the password is or... Yeah. But you're right. I do have to pump more out. It's going to be an uphill battle. What I know, even if we get it going on this channel, as much as I do, it'll always be held down. Minimal featuring. Literally 1,000 live streams for one good live stream. Like, they don't make it exponential growth. Unless you're riggedy dig. If I go crazy with it on the channel, I can get a bit. I can get a little bit. Like a 1 out of 10 level of boost. But it's kind of just fun to say, you know what? All the dickhead unsubscribers and all the ones who follow the fraud. You know. Fine. Up yours. Up your fucking arse. Just for my own self-satisfaction. If I'm going to lose a sub every time and have this laughable thing go on every stream, I'm just going to make fun of it. I'm always going to be myself. But yeah, guys, things are great. I'm feeling awesome. Club's doing really well. Rocky start, Rocky Road. Shout out to Sloth Goonies. Rocky Road. Oh man, and Chunk. So yeah, guys, drinking a cold coffee too. Don't even bother heating it up. So ready to do a kick-ass live stream that I don't even heat it up. Just hilarious, guys. So I can talk as much as I want, get into whatever we want. Yeah, I like to bitch about the numbers when I'm live. You try doing it when you know you're getting screwed and see how well you would fucking do, you unsubscribing pricks. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. You know, fake world motherfuckers. Really got to stop with the swearing too. I'm trying to calm down. And if I'm going to do more content, more Red Pill content, I want it to be more classy. You know, so I really got to work on the swearing. But I am curious to see how Rumble will do if I start a Red Pill channel. Very curious to see how that'll go. What am I looking at here? So it's been an hour, guys. You know, like they're just gonna continually shit on the streams. 43 views, 57 minutes. Absolutely ridiculous with these clowns. Then you know you got like fucking dog and pony show channels just friggin' running away with it. How laughable! What a laughable world. Absolute laughable world. So I've been on point for this whole thing, really. Like, there you go, a whole hour. Thank you guys for the comments. Supreme Architect helping me out in this stream. You know. But I feel we deserve a lot more. We need a lot more engagement in this thing. So you guys got to show up. I'm going to post as much content as I can. And, you know, just look at what they're doing to me. Look at how they're treating it. Yeah, Goonies is old school. No, never. Why would I take the blue pill to be a stupid normie that unsubscribes to a channel that is shadow banned? Kick him while he's down. Reward the fraud when he's up every time. Never even knew a day of adversity doing this thing. You know, like these guys really are fucking jokers. You know, and it is a backwards ass world. So, you know, I'll keep pushing them. I'll keep doing more content. But yeah, I never would take the blue pill. Screw that, man. No. But yeah, I want to get with my kin, my kind, those that are awake. And yeah, I got so boosted watching Jason Scoop do his Donald Trump impressions on Flyover Conservatives. They're a channel. I see them. I watch them on Bandot Video. Such a good family. They had Roseanne. Roseanne's amazing. They had her on there. They had Laura Logan. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not arsed. Like, they don't show the channel, and, you know, a lot of people are fickle fucking normies, so if they don't want to show up, that's fine. Like, I know that we're not even getting the push like we used to. Like, it's just so bad. Once they shadow ban your channel, you know, but they ought to know better, right? Oh, there's ads coming up. 3, 2, 1, ad break. Ad break. So there might be one person that doesn't have an ad right now. But hey, you know what? Like, they'll crush my streams to sell shitty little ads to the lowest bid. They'll have the, that's what they love to do. But I was really inspired watching this content, so I'm gonna keep pushing for sure. It's hard to start a new thing though, and if I'm gonna debut something, I want to stick with it, and I want to figure out this camera situation before I create the Rumble. That'll be in the future. I do want to get this channel going first, considering this channel's been, it's been held down for about 6 years now. Let's see. Anyways. So yeah, City has, I would say they got the tougher fixtures. The next 10 Premier League matches or so. And then the swing game where we play them. Should be very interesting. Yeah. Well, it'll help a bit, right? So we've done over an hour. Maybe I do little streams off the phone when I can. I just thought that was a good idea, just to let a few people know that we're doing content. But yeah, they really buried this channel. It's all right, though. I'll just keep going. Put in comments. If you're watching and you're like, fuck, he's bitching again, put in some fucking comments. Right? Like, I got hardly anything to work with. And I'm doing an hour stream, so keep that in mind. When some of you unsubscribing pricks are watching, keep that in mind. Actually, it's funny. When I looked at over the years, like, so many people watch my content, they're not even subscribed. Like, how fucking ungrateful and lazy can you be? Jeez. And like I said, I get it if you're not logged in. Right? But there's a lot of pricks out there. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of normies, a lot of dumb pricks. Not everybody's extraordinary. Surprise, surprise. Spoiler alert. Actually, to be honest, not a lot, but quite a few Liverpool fans were like super dumb lefties. They really were. They get offended at the littlest thing. They never see the real world problems either. Right? They're always tricked. Always tricked, man. But what will become of their life in the end? Nothing. They'll have nothing to show for it. Yeah, I'll make the footy vids when I feel like doing it. Heck, I could just go do one free kick and upload it. I'll do a good free kick. Right? But really, I'd rather just do live streams, even if they're going to... Like, I deliberately went an hour this time to be nice to the viewers. But 46 views on an hour live stream... they're piss takers. They're total jokers. So fine, I'll just shove it right back in their face. But what I really want to do is pump out all the smaller streams. Every time they hurt the stream, we'll shut it down, and then we'll do a new topic. Right? While the frauds pat themselves on the back. Like, that's where they should never have said failing channel when they fucking cheated the whole time. All their whole fucking channel is built on cheating. They couldn't fucking get to 10K, let alone our 29K, without fucking rigging it. Right? So there's your failing channel. Let's see Bot Boy shut off your proxies for a week and see how fucking good you are. You ain't shit. It's a lot of, I love ribbing it, right? Just go for the jugular, man. Shut them down. Shut the frauds down. They wanted to talk smack. Now they're going to have to deal with it. Every stream, I'll just friggin' keep exposing it. I don't care. I've had it. You know? Oh. To be honest, I wouldn't even be streaming in the afternoon, but there's not much going on right now. There we go. So yeah, put in any questions you want. We're live. One free kick a day. I could just do a whole bunch. Free kicks are easy too. I could do corner goals, like back to back. I have that on video somewhere. I did like 2 or 3 corner goals. But I haven't been arsed to do football. Here in Canada, they take the nets down this time of year. They literally remove the goalposts from the park. That's how lame these idiots are that run our government. Right? I bet you in the UK, you still have your nets up in January. Maybe, maybe not. But I know how hardcore you guys over there. I mean, look at you play through the winter. You know, football over here in Canada, when we grew up, it was a summer thing. Man, I had fun too. I had lots of good years playing. All right. So for those of you who have tuned in and helped out and liked the channel, put in comments, I do appreciate it. It's going to take a lot in this rigged world to get any kind of traction. UK's a mess too. Oh, I know. God bless those guys who take down the camera monitoring things. They're trying to put cameras everywhere just to have a digital ID on everybody. It's crazy. I mean, you should have heard Lara Logan talk about it. It was blowing my mind just listening to her go on a rant. She was bang on too about everything. I mean, the stuff she's mentioning too, it's like really puts it into perspective. That's why I talked about a little bit about it in the beginning of this stream. But that's what I realized. I watched some other content and how bad they've been shadow banned. Where I'm like, okay, like I want to turn away from this Matrix 2, but why should they get to do that to me? Why should they win? So, no, I'll just fight. You know, let the fickle unsubscribing bitches do their stupid thing that they've done for the last 6 years, no matter how much good content I do. Right? So, yeah, it's tough, guys. It's really disappointing. All these years doing content. Like, I could have just been a reaction video person and just done uploads. And, you know, if I don't say anything controversial, that's not even controversial when everybody knows there's a fucking scam going on. You know, they may have treated me a bit better, but I'm not a sellout, and I'm not a lemming or a corporate dog for those bastards at YouTube. You know. Let's see here. So I'll just do content like this. You know, what will be good is to get pre-matches were always fun. I always used to love going live an hour before the match. You know, we'd have a lot of people hyped up for it. And I know that's changed now, even on match day, even the most newsworthy moments, the streams will be just like this. So it's going to be a battle for me to do this kind of content. You playing Tetris? Not really. No, I don't play Tetris. It's once you've played it so many times, it's not even like it's like it just goes super crazy and then the game's over. Who cares? So I don't play Tetris. No. Dale, go get it, baby. Time is it now? 3:43. So yeah, they totally screwed this stream over. As you can see, I give an hour of my time for 50 50 views. Jeez. And the likes are 13, that's like a 25% ratio. Most ratios are like under 10%. So imagine if these streams were actually featured properly. Like the great frauds. Right? Yeah, Klopp does his thing, man. My dad was slating Klopp. You saw it in the bonus. If you watch the Joe Gomez bonus reactions, you know, my dad was pretty harsh on Klopp. My dad doesn't mess around. He's always like, he's a little too amped up, ready to rant. There's gonna be an ad break in 1 minute. So hold on for that. Oh shit. And then continue the live stream for a bit. I appreciate everybody. I know I rant in these streams, but I do appreciate those who stick around and watch. Unless you support the fraud, then you can kind of go fuck yourself. Joe Gomez. Our goal differential our goals against, or our overall goals are down, so we're okay. VVD's coming back. Arnold should be back in. I don't know if it'll be this next match, though. Be interesting to see what happens for the Europa League. What kind of team Klopp's going to put out. Oh, there's your ad. There's your ad. Okay, so YouTube running some ads right now. My apologies, guys. Got to do what we got to do to the channel. Like, if I don't put out content, this channel's not. It's already hard enough as it is, right? So there's going to be more ad breaks. Trust me, I don't want them to get a bloody dime, but if I'm going to make this channel better for you guys, I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to do that. Because I know what they'll do. If it's not monetized, they'll put it into a whole other category. But once we get things going on Rumble, which I don't know how long that will be because I need my computer for that. I've got a specific plan. Then we'll see what I can do. Got some pretty good ideas. Some pretty good tricks up my sleeve. And there will be totally different content in the future and new channels. Oh, yeah, the TV game? United and Chelsea. Let's look at the table, shall we? Wish I had a screenshot of the league table for you guys right now to put on screen. Take a look. I should just look on my phone. TNT. Oh, jeez. Close that. Sorry, guys. I just got to close a window. It's a good MOHAMED Salah epic thumbnail. All right. Let's check it out here. Table. Let's have a good laugh, man. Let's look at Everton and United. Put in some comments, whatever you guys want. Oh, it's a new BT Sports channel. Yeah. All right, so this is just too much. I need my old computer back, man. Way too much crap I gotta go through. Come on. So Spurs are actually doing all right. Why did I think yeah, they're doing all right. I don't know why I said that they were doing bad. I had them confused with someone else. What the heck? Crazy though that our only draw was the Chelsea match, the first one. So, you know, it was rough. Spent $1 billion. Yeah, I guess I will. I guess I will stream for it. And it's tough, man. It's just tough. Honestly, it's like, I'll be honest, financially it's a waste of time. Like, I hurt myself financially to give you guys a reaction video, 3 live streams, or 4 live streams, and then they don't feature it, and I lose subs. And I didn't monetize it on purpose. Right? So it's like, it you know, people should really respect my resolve. I'll fucking say that. You know, and if you're critical, you don't know shit about what I've gone through doing this. You don't know, you know, fuck all is what you know. Fucking normies. That's my new thing. I realize there's a lot of stupid normies out there. You know, I expect better from the normies. The normies, like, you should be smart enough to know, but, you know, the judgment on you is that you're a normie. You know, and that's what's happening now. 2 sides, God or the devil. And a lot of these people are just complacently going with the devil. You know, they're afraid to offend everybody. They're afraid to say the truth. You know? So, I shouldn't really be arsed when we lose subs like that. And I know it's YouTube fucking with me too. Let's see. I'm looking at the standings. It's just frozen again. Dale, yeah, I know. You always comment seeing that you see it late. Well, that's what YouTube will do. They'll hold it off. They won't push the stream, right? They do it the same with my uploads. They'll kill it on upload. They'll kill it at the beginning. So it gets no traction. And then they'll say, oh, he's done. He actually stayed live for an hour. Okay, give him 20 more people. Like, that's all. That's what they're doing. Right? And to be honest, like most streams, they get traction from being put in the recommended videos and being put at the top of search and the homepage as well. For sure, homepage. Right? So if they kill your stream and you're not boosting it with proxies, you're going to lose subs every stream. Like even the biggest moments, okay, you might gain 1 or 2 versus like losing 2,000 over the course of a couple years every live stream. Right? And then they only give you a tiny featured reaction video to gain 30 subs. Like that's just how stupid they are. I watch those Salah reactions, man. And our reactions now are just as good, if not better, because I've grown as a person. Like, you know, I would overdo it with the reactions. Not so much as me being animated. I would quick cut, like I'd put extra stuff in there. All in 5 minutes too, and the quick cuts were great. And I still use them sometimes. But yeah, even when we were at our strongest, I mean those reactions are fucking, they're worth 300 to 5. The bullshit that's got over 300K for reaction videos that I've seen, they're not even close to the moments we had with the MOHAMED Salah sweepstakes. Like, go check it out. Go check out the friggin' 4 goals. I didn't even watch the City one. There's a couple of City ones we had which were... Like, I really wish I had put a collage together. I might one day, but a lot of work for a little gain. Let's take a look here. 3 sides to a coin? I don't get it. Yeah, they're still around, but, you know, a lot of them are fickle bitches. They're number worshippers. And in order to get people in your streams, you have to have YouTube show it to them. Right? So, this is what it is. And a lot of people are they're number worshippers. They're not going to go into a stream that's like 5K or 5 views. If you have 5 viewers live. That's a form of reverse clickbait. Like, YouTube knows if they kill the video, it affects the click rate. So even click rates aren't accurate. And then when my click rates are ridiculous, like over 20%, which is ridiculous. Like 10% is good. That's a good click rate. But we'll have like 20, 30%. Maybe not 30, but close to 30 I've seen. And they'll kill the reaction video. They'll just oh, sorry, you don't exist. And I was already having to wait to upload the thing. So I already lost a few hours. Then they're killing my video. Next thing you know, 6 hours have gone by. So I've got to get the videos up earlier. But there's a few things I have to do. And I still think they'll screw me over, but I've been evaluating this. And I don't know if I can pull it off. The problem is that the camera's going to take too long to render the footage. I'll lose time there. And I also need a wider, bigger shot. But I like the closer shots, to be honest with you. The media doesn't give LFC the respect. They do it every season. Every freaking pregame, every match, it's always about the other team. It's always about the other team. Ridiculous. Just looking at the table here. Where's United? Woo! So now that's a defensive crisis. -4 is their goal difference. Ours is +8. Right? And that's what YouTube rewards is fucking total bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's just stupid. So I'm going to just do my own talking points now and run with it. And if you can't join this channel, if you can't fucking appreciate this channel, you can stick it. You know, you don't want to friggin' fly with the underdog. You want to go with the number worshippers. You want to go with the frauds, you go with the frauds. You know, and you won't be a part of this great channel. Oh yeah, via any way they can steer the game. Whether it's VAR, corrupt officials. You know, I thought the officiating was getting better, but they just killed those 2 red cards. And I was saying to my dad, like, refs like Tierney, they don't even have to be a bad ref for most of the match. They just need to throw one really bad call. Like a red card, that's a game decider. Right? So, I can decide the game? You know, it's the one ref Klopp slates too all the time, man. Straw hat? Yeah, I'm going to pick one up one of these days. We'll see. Yeah, I remember the Sky Sports thing. Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. Very sad I see Sywall. I'll read your... Let's see. Very sad I see many channels Liverpool fans don't appreciate Salah at all. Yeah, I'll be honest, I really don't watch any Liverpool channels. They don't resonate with me. You know, there's just I just don't like I don't watch anybody really. I think the only one I'll watch, I might watch a Jack Mack video. That's about it. But honestly, I'm not even. Usually, the times you would watch the video, I'm in the editing booth. Sorry, guys. I wanted to read up on this comment. Let me read it again. Sorry, man. Let me use this part of the chat. So yeah, about other channels, other Liverpool channels, I don't know what they say about Mo. You know, the two big Liverpool channels, Redmen TV and Anfield Rap. I would assume, heck, Anfield Rap's more than a channel. Let's just call it as it is. So is Redmen TV. But Anfield Rap, their podcast game, you know, it's a shame YouTube let them slide in the search things. You know, that they should have. They deserve way more respect than that. Than for the frauds to be ahead of them. That's just laughable. Absolutely disgraceful. So I don't think you're talking about those two channels, because I can't see those two channels not appreciating Mo Salah. But yeah, I've seen the frauds in the past. Anything they can do to jerk around his name and transfer rumors, you know, and tell, oh, we know what we. The classic thing I see from the fraud channel, the main fraud channel, is they need to tell you what to do. Oh, I got to tell you what the problem is, and then I got to tell you what the solution is. When they're full of shit, like every stream. Every jacked, overfeatured, bloated shit stream. That's what it is. Compared to what we had, without the featuring, and now being shadow banned, please. And still look at the comments. We still get comments. Like, you guys are champions, man. So yeah, there are a lot of channels that will just, you know, again, I don't watch really anybody, but I have seen, I don't go out of my way to look for the shit I don't want to watch, but it's so overfeatured because of the rigging that it shows up on my stuff. Like, I'm looking for my search and it's there. So, okay, I'm going to see it. I won't watch the video, but I'll see the bullshit talking points and the bullshit numbers. So, this is what it is, guys. Facts. Facts, you know, facts really, really hurt the fickle unsubscribers. Facts and low numbers. Doesn't matter what you say or do. And I know I rant on a lot of streams, but believe me, the most perfect, simple, good, wholesome content, 15-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute streams, videos, whatever you call it, when they're not featured, boom, you lose a sub every time. You know? So we got those fucking morons in this planet too. You know, that still wear a mask and still talk about getting their next shot like fucking morons. So we don't really want them here anyways. Like, there's a blessing in the adversity. We've weeded out a lot of friggin' normies, for sure. Yeah, we're shadow banned, Arthur Morris. It is what it is. Like, for them to give an inch, I've got to give 7,000 miles. So, okay, fine. Yeah, but they put in time. That's their career. I'm not going to... You know, if someone wants you to pay for bonus content, that's up to them. I've never slated that. I've always supported that. And I almost more than anybody, almost, because they know. But I know how much it takes. I lost years because my equipment, I couldn't maintain it. It cost money. And they give Redmen TV, look at all the free shit they give you. So who cares? The main thing is going to be the reactions anyway. That's always the main thing for everybody. Most channels. You know. Costs money to do whatever they got to do. And I get it. Like, it's not easy for people to pay. I'm surprised we had a lot of people on board when I started the membership. But I took it down. I just couldn't fulfill the obligations of doing more content. And yeah, I was really starting. I saw what was happening with the world. It was getting worse and worse. So I just said, forget it. But yeah, I don't know. Do they have the donations on here, or do they shut? Does it shut off? I don't even know what it's. I don't even know what it says on the bottom. Like, I know you can give thanks, but I can insert an ad here too. Isn't that something? I know that they finally gave me the thank button, right? They let the fraud. Oh, you got to 100K by fucking bullshitting, so we'll give you the thank thing way before anyone else. So they finally gave it to me, but I'm wondering if it has the donations available on the chat. I've shut down. I think it is there. I see it there. Okay, so that's still there. But I did take away the membership. You know, I don't know how I feel about. See, the problem with the membership, it's the monthly YouTube getting it for free kind of thing. But then again, if you get a live donation, it's sort of the same thing. I don't know. I don't feel great about charging people a monthly fee and then YouTube getting half of it when they treat us like shit anyways. That's really why I've shied away from it. But really, like you were saying, if you're putting in the time, you should get the dime. That's true, buddy. I just had to stick it to them. You know, I had to make a point. I made my point. That last thumbnail of that character pissing on their logo. Oh yeah, I built that. I had to find a YouTube render and put it on there. Oh yeah, man. And it reminds me of Harvey Elliott anyways. So I didn't have that thumbnail up till like near 400 views. I put up the video within reasonable time after the match. I say, okay, I'm going to have a nap. I know what's going to happen. They're not going to give it a proper boost. It'll be under 1,000 for sure when I check back in 4 hours. If I check back in 3-4 hours, it's at like 320 views. I'm like, okay. You know, you're trying to bury it again. I think the click rate was like over 20%, which is ridiculous. Huge moment again, eh? Right? And then what do? Now keep in mind, like even one of these channels, they don't even fucking stream. They don't put out that much content. Yet their reaction videos somehow get this amazing pop when they're not really the best reactions ever, let's be honest. They're not that great. And I look at it and they're like already at 7K. They're already at 8K, right? 6 hours in. We're not even at 400. You know, and then the other channels like Redman and a few others, they're also at like 7-8K. I'm like, really? You know, for the kind of content and the videos I'm putting out and the reactions especially, there's no reason for them to do that. That's just pure hate from YouTube and pure shadow banning. Right? And I'm giving more. I'm giving more even when they're screwing me. So, you know, that was part of why I said, okay, I'm going to put you want to play the video like this? Give it 1 or 2K. You know what? I'll just kill the video right now. Feature it with this thumbnail. Then they let it. I knew exactly what they would do. They go 300 more views, let it cross 600, and then boom, that's it. Video doesn't exist. You know. So, you got to stand up for yourself, man. I'm not a pushover. I know a lot of these normie unsubscribers we have out there that fall for all the bullshit in the world. You know, the real fickle ones. Don't worry. Sooner or later, they'll all parade back. And I'll have to actually fucking be nice to them. Maybe I just won't acknowledge them. and I don't mean everybody that's not here, but there's definitely a few that, you know, that are just total fucking normies. What's the same message? Arthur's saying something about it. Anyways, that's what you get for being extra. We've always resonated with everyone in the like with people in the comments. You know? And you'd think you'd get rewarded for that, but they don't. They shadow ban it because it's real. It's life. You know? They're afraid. They're a bunch of cowards, man. A bunch of cowards at YouTube. Oh, there you go. There's another ad. Yeah. Yeah, he's been here almost 7 years. We'll see what happens. I really don't want him to go. But this will be the test for Salah, for Mohamed Salah, to see if he wants football glory or if he wants a ridiculous bank account. You know? Thing is, he's still the guy. He's still our guy. Like, I can kind of see why Sadio was saying, forget it, I want to move on. And then it goes bad for him at Bayern. But now he gets like he must be loving it playing where he's at right now. Because let's face it, they're getting paid so much money and everyone's going to kiss their ass. Like the coach isn't, if you're a coach in the Saudi League, what are you going to give Ronaldo shit? You're going to slate Sadio? No, you're like, I know my job. You guys go out there and kick ass. I'll just be humble and try to do some tactics. So it's kind of a dream, like, but with Mo, there's less pressure, right? Like, he's so beloved. I'm sure he has zero pressure from Klopp, right? So he's in a very comfortable environment. So, and also, he's still thinking legacy, right? He's probably still thinking legacy. Another couple European Cups. Winning the title a few more times. Then we pass United. I don't know if he considers any of that stuff. But you go to the Saudi League, there's no glory in that. Well, there is, I get it. Him being a Muslim, there is that tie-in. I understand that, but it's not a top tier league. And I would think if you're Mo, you would go there your last 3 years or something, or your last 2 years. He's still in his prime. He's still in his prime. We might not see him carve up everybody adjusts to him over the years. The team's different now too. And hey, he takes on a different role. He's a facilitator. 3 assists. Right? And he's always been a team player. Perfect front 3, I think, is Diaz, Mo. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe even Nunez. Nunez is so I'm sold on Nunez now because he can finish with his right foot. He can get the side foot shot in now. He had that huge moment too, right? So now he can be fucking Zorro. That's what I like about that moment. It's like, wow, okay, that's cool. And he's got the pace. He looked all right last game when he came on. We did play better. But, I don't know, with Jota, it's hard because Jota's a great player. But, I don't know, sometimes it doesn't work. And I think it was because Gakpo is in the center. too. It just wasn't. It was not. We were not linking up at all. No one was coming back to help for that first half. So yeah, I don't know. Nunez gives you the pace, but Jota's a baller, and he did get that goal. Was it the first time we had the red card or something? I don't remember. Yeah, it was the first one. I love Diaz. He's always double marked. They got to watch Mo. But would you play Nunez in the center? Like, we usually have Mo play off the wing. Diaz would be on the other wing. So I could see why. See, now if you have Gakpo in the middle of that, that could be totally different. Or Jota in the middle of that. Nunez, it could work too, because he'll get those touches and he can put him in. But I really like Nunez coming in, and it'll happen. He could be, if he's center forward and the play happens to be Mo feeding him like he did for that second goal. I think it was the second goal to win the game against Newcastle. Then Mo he'll be on that angle to take that shot if he gets it there. So I'm kind of buying Nunez now. We know he's got the pace. The shot's coming together now. Pressure's off. Now it's like more determination, good pressure. Plus, when he knows fans are shitting on him, it's a good wake up call. One thing about Liverpool fans, if you come in and there's any deficiency in your game, especially if we're buying you for an upgrade, you're gonna find out. Thiago found out, Keita found out, Nunez really found out, and there's probably been a few other players where we would just, But some players that came in, the opposite would happen with, like, Jota came in. We couldn't buy a goal. He couldn't miss. I mean, he was money. He was coming off the bench, freaking saving us, like, game after game, starting, putting in 2 goals here or there. Like, so Jota was totally different. Right? And I remember at the time Bobby was struggling. But half of the thing with players struggling is the game itself. Like, they're not getting service. Right? Like, that's why I can't stand half the fans. They're so fickle and stupid. Right? They can't even play the game. They're shit. That's the thing. If you're shit at football, like, okay, you can criticize the obvious. It's just like when Sadio was out of form. He was still putting in bangers. Okay, he didn't score every game. But how much service did he get? Was he missing the ball? Was he losing the ball? No, he wasn't getting any service. And a lot of the time, our game was steered to Mo anyways back then. So I've seen it all doing this. With how stupid the fans are fucking stupid. And that's partly why our views are down too. Let's be honest. Right? Like, we get the number worshipping normies. That's what they think is right, and popular and good. It's laughable, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mo stayed. Right? He's still got a lot of years left. He's still in his early 30s, right? So I could see him staying with us like another 3 years. I don't know what it's left on his contract, but I could see him staying with us. Because you could get a you-know-what ton of money even 3 years later after you've cemented your legacy. If he leaves now, he still has a great legacy. But I just don't see at this point in your career, other than money, why do the move? And I don't think it'll be satisfying. But, a lot of players, like it makes sense for a Jordan Henderson to go there. Right? Like, you're never going to get that money. You're not worth that much money. But in that league, you are. So, okay, like, that's a huge lottery ticket. Mo, he can still get paid decent enough, even if he goes somewhere else and, or stays with us. But yeah, he could just take the money and leave, right? But I don't see the football glory in that. I don't see how that doesn't make your legacy. That's kind of you're going to the, you're just basically packing it in and taking the financial cushion of a lifetime. Like, I get it. But I would like to see Mo play another 3 to 5 years with us. And then maybe his last year go and do it just for the payday. Or he said he wanted to retire with us going to when he was 40, man. So we'll see. I don't know. He won't want to come off the bench either, right? Like, so that's why I think, wait till you're like 37, 38, and then go there for the end of your career. You get all the playing time you want. You're getting a ridiculous amount of money. So, anyways, guys, we see how they treat the channel. A near 2-hour live stream, 64 views, 15 likes. Average view duration, 5 minutes, 21 seconds. They're hurting the channel, guys, on purpose. We've been doing this for a long time. So, for everybody that's stuck with me and not, like, if you're out there, if you've never unsubscribed from this channel, mad respect. But even a lot of my regulars have unsubscribed before. I know it. It's just human nature. Most of you guys are going to be fucking normies anyways. And you're not on the right side of the story. You're not on the right side of history. You're not supporting the man who's getting shadow banned. Instead, you'll say, oh, he's complaining, right? You'll look at it the wrong way, through your wrong lens in your wrong life, because that's what you are. You're wrong. So is YouTube for doing all this damage to the channel. They feature, it's Muppetville when it comes to featuring. So I just say I'm not interested now. Everything they send my way, I'm not interested, YouTube. Bunch of garbage anyways. Here comes another ad from the bastards. Oh, I just hit skip ads, whatever. Maybe it won't go. I hit skip. So they didn't get no ads that time. But, yeah, you can see we're heavily down right now on this channel. I appreciate all the comments. I've talked football too, man. It's been an hour and 49 minutes. Half an hour of ranting weaved in there, but mostly football talk. Doing what I can. Let's see these comments. Yeah. Again, you can get a lot of money, but you're going to lose a commit. See, if people haven't learned, the normies haven't learned. Okay, midfield. We saw what happened with Ronaldo. We patched it up. It's the midfield. We had the firepower up front. What happened when Mane left? How much of a drop-off is that season? You can't count the season when Van Dijk was injured because that was a piss take. That season was rigged against us, right? And the officiating was bad too. And we had to go against the grain the whole season. But you see what happens when you lose a player like Sadio, right? You lose. Not only do you lose a real dangerous player, but it's like a driving force and a leader. And I'm not talking about how he is with the players and all that shit, all that captain type of shit. I'm talking about his presence on the field and asserting his dominance in the game. You can't lose another. Like, we lost Bobby, Sadio. We got the players to patch it all up. Okay, I agree with that. But you take out Stallion Mo, where's the Where's the commanding presence? Now it's going to be Diaz, who's already heavily marked. Right? We're finding Jota can't always, it's not easy to break some of these teams with our type of football. You can only play around with the dream team, the dream squad so much till you lose it, and it's unrecognizable. And I think if we lose Mo, we may be unrecognizable. Talking performance-wise, that would be, it would still be a formidable team. It would be like we'd kind of become a little bit like Arsenal, results-wise. I think that's what would happen if we lost Mo. Yeah, you can. This is the problem. Yeah, you can get a shitload of money, but there's only so many world-class, top-tier world-class players out there in their position. There's only like a handful, like you can count probably on both hands the amount of good top-tier forwards out there that you're going to get. Remember, these are players you're going to even be able to get. You're not even going to be able to get those top-tier players anyways. Sidewall says, you're right. I appreciate all these comments, man. You see how they're just shadow banning the heck out of this stream. You're right. Maybe I want to watch. Can we get me confused with all Liverpool? I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, no disrespect. I can't make sense of that last comment. But anyways, I'll wrap it up, guys. They've shit on this live stream. 2 hours, 64. That's what happens, right? I was gonna. I know to shut them down at 20 minutes, but I didn't want to do that for the second time for all you diehard subscribers out there. So I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna see if I can do a few things around here. We'll go live again if I have time later on. Just reading some of the older comments. I do appreciate it, guys. But you got to understand, from my point of view, doing this, it is a real piss take, and it's not funny. It's disgraceful what they're doing to the channel. But these are corrupt bastards that want you to eat bugs for the rest of your life and own nothing and be happy, right? And reward the frauds who call this a failing channel when YouTube shadow banned us. And they cakewalked it the whole time. So just remember, that's who you're fucking supporting. You go against this channel when you do that, as far as I'm concerned, after what they said. Have a good one, guys. Take care. I'll run another stream. I bet you the frauds are live right now, fucking raking in 200 fucking subs for being less than mediocre with their bullshit in this rigged world. So we'll keep firing away. Keep going. Keep sticking it in the haters' face every stream. Have a good one, guys. Take care. Go get it, baby.